A lot of the way the video is supposed to be really bad quality. It's a joke. Oh, is he referencing? Okay, guys, for a fun fact, one of the first subscriptions I ever had on my civilian YouTube account, first video I ever, the first channel I ever subscribed to was Seth, and the first video I ever saw was Pro as Head Guide to Karthus. Spawn Karthus by Dyrus MLG 420 Rompal 2012. First ever. And then I went on a binge, and I think I subbed around about fucking here, but this is when he had this many videos. Damn, you're old? Shut up, man. League of Legends used to be kind of like a pretty good game. Alright, I'm ready. I'm gonna get some nostalgia.
Hey people, Seth here. What is a League of Legends? That's a very good question. On the surface, it's a MOBA, which is still popular, despite most games ending after top or mid feeds free kills.
This is why I stopped playing.
Snowball of mistakes which start the moment you begin queuing. Win or lose, the only victory is choosing not to play. Each day, I leave a dirty dish on the counter. Each day I come back, and the ants establish a new Silk Road to carry my table scraps. League players are much the same. They're conditioned for abuse and return to their abuser without fail, because
it's definitely a Stockholm Syndrome slash... It's a sunk cost fallacy, bro. Quitting League is like... I admire people that quit League because I did it. I you know, like, people can play it, but quitting is another thing.
They're going to change for real this time. Door dashing a bottom friendly.
She's hot, but she should have gotten much bigger. 600 pounds Lewis would have been a literal goddess. r/fat Lewis. 3 online. As powerful.
Diet prepares the League player for a lifetime of incontinence as they get shafted daily by Riot Games. Cum clot going up my brain. I'm gonna die are the last words of each individual that subjugates their white matter to League. Their lifeless body is found at the computer, and their parents cry as they explain to the coroner that the purple-skinned midget dwarves their son was fapping to was in fact popular characters Lulu and Tristana from League.
Fucking Yordles, man. Dante changed, man. He loves Yordles, bro.
Of Legends, and this will be your fate should you ignore my warnings. The big question on everyone's mind:
yes, the superior MOBA!
Is Dota 2 better than... Yes,
absolutely, 100%, million times over, yes.
It is. Then again, this is a comparison between playing with emotionally unstable Germans and whoever hasn't been conscripted to the front lines. They're not... not playing to win. Good
enough for me. I understand Ukrainian and Russian, so...
They're playing to forget, because this is their last solo queue before getting deployed to Donbass. Additionally, every dollar spent on League is a dollar spent on the 2027 reunification of Chinese Taipei. Every dollar spent on Dota is another calorie consumed by Gabe Newell. But you'll never play that, because all the female bot lane characters are in League, and you'll continue in the hopes of finding a mentally unstable e-girl with borderline personality disorder, so her insane demonic genes may combine with your autism. You will flood the earth with your autistic nonverbal offspring, the meek.
This is the real reason why people play League of Legends and Valorant. Because mentally ill girls don't play Dota. Alana's past? Oh, you wish. I did not do that shit. I thought it was insanely cringe. I knew a girl who had a relationship with a guy that played League of Legends. Do you guys want to know what his main character was with over 1 million mastery points? You want to take a guess? MF, Annie, Soraka, Jax, Nope, Darius, Yasuo! There it is! Mods! Ban that, man. No, it was Yasuo. She loved Ari and supporting. That was literally it. And he loved playing Yasuo and pretty much any other top laner. You know, like Darius. I'm pretty sure they would roleplay in Discord. Pretty sure.
She'll inherit Bronze
I never
3,
saw
which
it.
by that point will be even lower, and the average rank will be Driftwood 5. Son, I have a confession to make. I invested your entire trust fund into based Groy per coin, and unfortunately, I lost everything. Luckily, I still had $500 to buy. I have a new Faker Ari skin. Please, don't rope yourself. Think of how much rope I'm going to be shooting when your diabetic mother cosplays her at PAX East. Unfortunately, we're in debt, and I'm forced to sell you off to a wealthy, charismatic homosexual. Please.
Papa Seth, please don't do that.
Forgive me, in the same way that I've already forgiven myself. You couldn't understand the philosophy of his company by seeing which champions they release. After all, they know their audience.
Those are some nicely drawn toes for sure.
Women for the porn-sick gooners, women for the e-kittens dating them, and children for Jax players. Why even spend money on gifting your e-girl skins when you can save 80% by lacing her drinking water with fluoxetine for the same effect? I have a theory about League, and it pertains to all mainstream multiplayer games. Chat filters and moderation don't fix the problem.
That's how we got to Home Depot, man. Go bridge ADC and jump. Morg got no kill part on your death. You lost 1v1. Go bridge and jump. GG. Accident. Do we report Vayne? Yes. Look, your CS. My team is threatening my life. Help me, please. Lamau, what? Please call the police. Please. Thanks for the win. I can tell you don't really get that in Dota. Let me tell you.
Chat filters and moderation don't fix the problem. They only serve to stifle the Aryan spirit. Now, everyone's become a little tattletale, skirting around the rules, trying to infuriate you so they can send their epic report to Daddy.
To Daddy Riot. Rise got angry and I didn't trade them Senna during Champion Select and they fed the entire game in retaliation. League has had a massive fucking feeding problem for like forever, basically. Yeah. They have not addressed it. They said they upped the filters.
Riot. You know what this makes you? You're the same as that one kid who cries to the principal. Snitches get stitches, and if it were up to me, we'd take you to Birmingham and stone you to death in Sharia court. You cannot suppress the human condition. We are the sons of the retards you could not lobotomize. Similarly, Vanguard doesn't prevent cheating. The only purpose of it is for Shishu Hongshu, intern at Riot Games, to push a bad update and destroy my computer. You know how you cheat in this?
I played League of Legends for like, I think it was like 4 seasons straight and then intermittently for 2 seasons after 2016. I think I encountered like 2 cheaters like in season 5 or 4. Bro, it's not a thing. Why do they have Vanguard? I want to do it so bad. Chat, do we do Malachite? Do we play it? Hi, Raiders. Hello. There we go. There it is.
天上太阳红红红哎，心中的太阳是毛泽东哎，他领导我们的解放哎，人民翻身当家做主人，呀自由哎呀自由啊，人民翻身当家做主人。Why are you so good at my language, man.
Plus 100 social credit.
This game, you make a Smurf, and then you're at a level playing field because everyone else made one before you. At this point,
true. Yeah, Smurfing has been a problem forever, too.
There's no such thing as a new player. Only a Yasuo main who can't leave silver. Despite this, Riot will never do anything, which is probably for the best, as any decision they've ever taken is always the worst. Come back in a few years when surrender votes start at 10 minutes, and simply thinking of a racial slur activates Vanguard. Leave.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. I had a friend that was, that had really bad internet on Dota, and he had a really bad behavior score because he kept getting, like, the lever penalty, which also reduces your behavior score. And it got so bad that I tried to queue with them that it took around about 2 hours to find a game. And the people in the game were so... How do I say it? Like, they kept disconnecting because their internet was just as bad. Yeah, it took 2 hours for us to get a queue, and I thought it was so funny. He ended up making a new account, I'm pretty sure. But you can't really get chat banned in Dota. Yeah, it's lever's queue, essentially, yeah.
League is an ontological anchor in time. We represent our lives not in years, but as a motion before and after quitting League. Tyler 1 got permabanned, now he's a father. Video game Donkey banned himself, now he's pregnant. I got 30-day chat restricted. Now I take subcutaneous clitoral injections of 5cc trenbolone, and I've never felt better. League.
I could attest to this. When I quit League of Legends in 2021, that was great. Like, it changed my life.
Is the demiurge. To break out of this asylum, you must realize there is no lock or key, and we may simply walk away. Despite my critique, there is a purpose to League. It's the best psychological evaluation out there.
These paven apes will pay.
Forget the MBTI or whatever. We need to conduct job interviews by making the applicant play League of Legends. Everything you need to know about a person's character, you'll learn from watching ranked solo queue. And make sure he's playing a support. If your friendship can withstand League, it's already tested, and we stand as brothers. I rendered this in 4K on my MacBook Pro. Hopefully, the extra effort comes through. The personal computer is a modern manifestation of Solomon's Temple. Leaving a pulmonary embolism on Google servers is the least I can do. Initially, I thought a lot of people complaining about audio were audiophiles. These are people who molest music instead of children. It is my
I didn't say it.
Fortunate discovery that after 5 years of doing this full time, that I have been recording audio with an XLR microphone without installing any drivers. However,
that is so strong, bro. This guy's been a fucking YouTuber video maker for fucking 12 years, man.
However, like a mama bird vomiting my regurgitated food into your mouth, I know what you truly need. So, it has been unfortunate for the listener that I must inform you I've uninstalled them and have no intention of getting better. In fact, I'll make it worse. As always, more content to come, so stay tuned. A warm
dude, that is a good render.
Thanks to the many members of a Merchant's Guild, gang stalking my enemies until they die. You're all truly wonderful. I have no idea who these men are, and I'm not complicit in any crimes. Your Honor, have a good one.
That gave me some nostalgia, man. Yeah, I don't know. I miss League, but I also don't miss it. I got a 30-day chat restriction for saying that my duo bot lane E-Girl Kitten and E-Daddy that were playing Draven and Yumi, by the way, I remember this very distinctly. That's how you know it's burned into my brain, into my cerebral cortex. They went between each other 21 deaths at 15 minutes because someone called them out. It wasn't me. They started defending each other because they're fucking mentally ill and they need help. I said that they were feeding more than their obese mom fed them when they were a child, and I got a 30-day restriction for that. So yeah, that's why I don't play League of Legends, because if I say that kind of shit on Dota, I'll lose like 100 behavior score, and it's not that big of a deal.